Mm. What's up? What's going on? How'd y'all like that fight? A little slow starting off, but then it picked up. Lomachenko rules. What the hell was going on with them scorecards though at the end? That was tripping me out. What was up with them scorecards? Shit, it's Saturday night. Y'all probably partying. Y'all probably partying. Lock Dog, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? You watched the fight, Lock Dog? Yeah. Well, yeah, 7-5. I had it 5-4 Campbell through round 9. Then Lomachenko pretty much took over from that. Um, Campbell was slower than I expected, hand speed wise. And he started telegraphing the right hand. When he was trying to or the left, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? He also, man, what do you think of the Martinez? What's the old boy's name? Um, did you see the fight? Julio Cesar Martinez versus shit. The other kid, dude, that was crazy. I never seen that happen quite. I've never seen that ever. I've never seen that ever in a fight. I can't recall ever they announcing the guy the winner and everything. And then they announce him the winner, then they go and call it a no contest like that. And the crowd didn't start booing. I think once the crowd saw the replay, um, that bullied Mauricio, yeah, Mauricio Suleiman to change the fucking decision. That's fucking Slim. That was that was fucking crazy. First of all, Martinez versus Edwards. Martinez, and I look at that point, Martinez hit that dude before he went down, and then the last rip, he hit that guy with 22 uncontested shots while the boy just crawled up in the guard. The question I'm thinking is, so I'm asking myself, the referee could have been stopped that fight once he landed 22 uncontested punches. I thought he was going to stop the fight because Yang was just like this. Oh, 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 oh. Then he finally dropped him with the left to the body. Another one there, which is, the referee was just late reacting to anything. What the fuck was he doing? Martinez and Edwards, we talking about people. That was fucking insane, bro. Was it dirty? Yeah. I mean, in the heat of the moment, I understand. It took me back. Dimitri White, shout out everybody. Oakley Brown, what's up, baby? Dimitri White, what's up, champ? Law Dog in the building. Muhammad Ali in the building. Again, Mr. Oakley Brown. Bro, it was freaking out of this. It was, that fight, that was just, that was wild. You say, the referee didn't call it. The referee did not call him for the blow once he went down. It was after the replay, remember, and Mauricio Suleiman came in and changed the decision to a no contest. He was announced the winner. The whole time it looked like the boy Edwards he was scared of Martinez. Edwards looked scared of Martinez. Like he didn't want to open up. He looked, it was a stiff night for UK fighters because I think Luke Campbell looked stiff himself. He didn't look comfortable in there for most of the fight. Now, I don't know if that's due to him. He had the reach, height, and he was keeping Lomachenko at bay quite a bit. But when Lomachenko did get in, you know what I'm saying, Yang don't have the hand speed to combat him, and he was smothering his own work as far as Luke Campbell a lot. He seemed like didn't have the best balance in the fight at all. Did Huey Fury lose? I saw that fight up to the 9th round. And then I was on the road and everything. I couldn't get on it. Edwards, it looked real soft, didn't he? Mexican was just taunting him and shit. Yeah, they gave him a no contest. It took me back to what happened there. It took me back to what Roy Jones and old boy. Roy Jones and whatchamacallit, what happened there took me back to that. But, Roy Jones gave that late call. But Yang did drop the knee, and Yang should not have hit him while he hit the knee down. That was, a loss in focus, without a doubt. I expected Luke to do better than that. I expected Luke to do better than that. From the highlights I've seen of him, seemed like he never really wanted to. He didn't put full conviction in his punches. And in Lomachenko's movement, maybe a good reason for that. Hit the like button, people. We got 10 people in here so far. Can I get the 10? Lomachenko's movement, also, the way he, of course, darts in and out, constantly shifting to his left. He'll settle, watch you to set, watch your movements, then shift again, reset, to see what you want to do again, to pick up on your patterns. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's doing in the first 3 or 4 rounds, a lot. 4 rounds, you know, and this took longer because of Luke's reach and everything. But man, what do you think of the show, 26 October? 80 announced, great show. Taylor Progrez, Chisora Parker, Burns, Selby, and Yes on points. Progrez, hey man, I can't wait till that comes. Chisora Parker, yeah, I'm looking for that fight. I'm kind of, Chisora is funny. He's an enigma. I'm kind of interested to see what Chisora do now. He's funny with it. Either he gonna get knocked out or knock somebody the fuck out. That's War Chisora for your ass. Yeah. He easily won. Yeah, I gave him 5 rounds. He did. Okay. Wow. Povetkin won on points. And Povetkin was out of shape. Povetkin wasn't in top shape for this fight. When he weighed in, I was looking at his gut, I was like, wow. When he fought against Joshua, he was in great shape. He must knew Huey Fury must be a laydown. He must knew Huey Fury was a laydown if he didn't even feel like he needed to come in the best condition. Povetkin was in awful shape, dude. I mean, tons of flab. Look at Povetkin in this fight, and look at Povetkin when he fought Joshua. Povetkin was tight when he fought Joshua. Not for this shit. He had flab coming over the fucking shorts. I'm like, God damn. When I saw the weigh-in, I was like, ugh. But Huey Fury looked so weak. And where do Huey Fury go from here? I think he goes down the drain. He goes down the drain. Really. You know what I mean? He can get signed. He might as well make some money. You know what I mean? Make him a gatekeeper. But as far as a contender, no. In my opinion, Huey Fury is a B-list fighter. He goes down the fucking drain. So let's say if he's supposedly a contender, I mean, I'm assuming y'all saying on the A tier. He's B tier. Yeah. So let's see him drop down. Let's just put him against Chisora so he can get knocked the fuck out. How about that for Huey Fury? Because he showed me absolutely nothing. He didn't even show no self-determinism like he wanted to be in this fight. And Andre Ward said it the best. Look, Huey Fury is showing his temperament right now. He's just like happy with what's going on in the fight. He wasn't trying to put his foot in the metal and enforce his dominance. I know. But after Chisora and Parker fight, no matter if Chisora beats Parker or lose to Parker, I like to see Chisora knock out Huey Fury and say nah 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 to Tyson Fury since Tyson Fury beat him twice. Say, you know what? Fuck you. I knock your little baby brother out, punk. That'd be awesome. Then we're gonna see a Fury versus Chisora 3. They say, oh, I have to avenge my brother. I have to avenge my brother. You can't knock my brother out like that. The Fury name, we stick together. Oh, he is his cousin? Oh, shit. Fuck, I ain't know. No, he can't do it, bro. Eric Davis is furious. This is not his thing. It's just a journeyman. So put him against Chisora. and let Chisora avenge his 2 losses versus Tyson Fury's cousin. I'd love to see that shit. I would love to see that. Dude, I thought it was a great fight. Lost one, what's up? Scott X Scaria, what's up? A Falcon, what's up? How y'all doing, brothers? Yeah. And you know who was slow and predictable tonight? Luke Campbell, unfortunately. Luke Campbell looked very slow and predictable. His punches, they didn't have no snap on him. He was fighting too far, backwards too far. Like, he was fighting reactive and defensive too much. He gave Lomachenko, I think, too much respect. Here, this is a fight. If you look at Luke Campbell and his body language and the things he was doing in the fight tonight versus Lomachenko, he gave him too much respect. And I think that, you know what I mean, didn't work out for him. That's why, hey, Eric, that's why I wanted you to see Chisora fight. Because I think Chisora would look to knock his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not right, Chisora's first loss was to Tyson Fury. So now I would just love to see Tyson Fury knock out Huey. I mean, I'd like to see Chisora knock Huey Fury the fuck out. That would be fucking awesome, dude. Say, how you like that, Tyson? It is? So what? It's still family, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna like it. Yeah, I know he lost twice. And I just know his first loss was to Tyson. I don't know if they fought back to back or whatever, but I thought I heard or researched that Chisora's first loss was to Tyson Fury. Am I correct? Campbell wasn't his usual self. Would have lost anyway, but I agree. I don't know if he would have lost anyway if he was his. I don't know. What is from the joints I saw, fights I've saw before, he had more snap on his punches. He punched with more conviction. But then again, those opponents do not give a fighter the same looks that Lomachenko do. So you have to give Lomachenko that respect in that area, that his movement, angles, and everything help him defensively as well as offensively. Lomachenko's angles, the things he moves, helps him defensively as well as offensively. You know what I mean? So he gets a good balance between those two. What do you mean lost one? Right about what? Yeah. He lost twice to Tyson. Okay, he lost to Tyson, then Vitaly. And then Tyson fought him again, yeah. So, it's then now back to Edwards and Martinez. Suleiman calls it a no contest, but said it needs to be an immediate rematch. So I'm like, dude, this kid, Martinez gonna go in there and try to crush his ass in the first round. Campbell style is usually similar to Loma's. That's not really what I saw, but hey, Falcon, Martinez got robbed. You're not the second person to say that tonight. I thought it was just, I could see how they disqualified, right? Because of the late punch. But I don't see how the referee don't call him for it. How they announce him the winner and then take it back. I think it's just sloppy work by the WBC. The WBC looked very, very, very fucking messy in that fight. And that shit was pathetic. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. I appreciate it. The WBC, that just looked pathetic. You know what I mean? Who do I think Povetkin fight? I have no fucking clue. I don't know. Who's out there for him to fight? A rematch with Price. Povetkin versus Price. I assume Povetkin beat Price then in that fight. Ross Courtney, what's up? Campbell didn't look as good as I thought he was going to look. I think Campbell again was slower than expected. Hand speed. And he looked like he was just afraid to open up. Am I the only one who see that? It looked like Luke Campbell was afraid to open up. He never really opened up. And that's what helps Lomachenko. He was giving good body work early in the fight, though. Campbell was doing good body work and hurt Lomachenko in the body a couple of times. Lomachenko hurt him back in the motherfucking body a couple of times. Did I expect Luke to win? No. But I expected him to come out with more firepower. You feel me? I expected him. From the highlights I've seen of him in a couple of fights, I thought he had more to give Loma. But I've said it in a couple of videos before. He lost to Jose Linares. Got dropped. Loma beat Linares. I know we don't like the triangular method, but I guess in this case, the triangular method is right? But Campbell didn't pop the jab hard enough, and he was too reactive. And I noticed that Luke Campbell does not have the fastest of reflexes, and Loma do have great reflexes. The speed was lopsided. Speed killed in this fight. Campbell had the reach and the height, but Loma's speed killed, pretty much. Loma is only going to have problems against a fighter. Loma going to get serious problems against a fighter that can match him in his speed. That's why I want to see Loma versus Mr. Gary Russell Jr. again. That needs to be a rematch. You know what I mean? Mr. Gary Russell Jr., of course, had the weight drain 5 pounds the night before the fight. Due to a discrepancy, shit fucked up. He had to drain 5 pounds. So he was drained for that fight. I watched that fight. He did not look as crisp. But, no excuses, Loma did his thing. But that fight needed to be a rematch. And since he's going to go back down to 126, as Bob Arum said, they probably going to meet at 130. And I want to see that fight. Do I think Tank beat Loma? I think Tank do better than Luke Campbell. I think Tank does better than Luke Campbell. You got to keep in mind, I don't know if he beats him. But whenever they do fight, it's going to be, of course, Tank will be better. And Tank does have, he has the power to hurt Loma. Loma's not going to be just going in there on Tank like that. And believe it or not, we might not like the weight. Mayweather is going to make sure Tank is ready and going to have Lomachenko dissected before Tank gets into the ring with him. Can we agree on that? You don't think Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, is right now looking at Tank and say, okay, he got that from Purnell. He got that from Roy. He got a little bit of that shifting and everything, a lot from Roy and Tyson. The shifting that he does is nothing similar to what Roy Jones used to do. When Lomachenko shifts to his right and lefts, Roy Jones did that his entire career. That is a Roy Jones move, and that is a Mike Tyson move. That's what Mike Tyson did. The shift to the right and catch with a left hook while the fighter's out of position to return a punch, and when he don't expect it and you catching him after he's been hit with a flurry, shift, catch with the left. Tyson did that his whole career. Roy Jones did that the whole career. That's all Loma does. And he's just a southpaw that's doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So, Floyd, hold up. Tank is southpaw, right? Also, that slowed down Lomachenko in his fight. Tank can bang. Don't get it twisted. Tank is strong. Floyd Mayweather will not be protecting this kid if, for now, if he didn't think he had the fucking goods. You feel me? That's bad business sense. Floyd Mayweather can recognize he a dog. So don't get it twisted. Tank must have all the potential in the world for Mayweather to be moving him along the way he is. Think business. Mayweather ain't stupid. And Mayweather is a boxing genius. Okay? So, by the time Tank gets into the fight with Loma, a year, 2 years, that's going to be a 50-50 fight. In my opinion. Loma, he's levels, but then he's not. Again, what you're seeing from Loma is a great fighter who utilizes his speed and angles and his footwork. Lomo's biggest weapon is his feet, not his hands. His biggest weapon is his feet. Once they figure that out, and once Mayweather probably already has, because every fighter has their constants. You know what I'm saying? The laws of constants. Every fighter has their constants. Every fighter has their tendencies. Every one. It's muscle memory. You know what I mean? And at 30 years old plus, he has muscle memory. He has constants. He has tendencies. That's why you didn't, tonight, since he was fighting a fellow southpaw, you didn't see Loma shift to the right often, did you? How many of y'all seen Loma do the shift to the right? He couldn't do it against a southpaw. He couldn't do it against. That's also fucked up his game plan. All the time. Loma does it all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, he only did it once. So he couldn't do that shift against a fucking southpaw like that. Now, a southpaw who has a mean streak like a Tank, maybe not the experience. Of course, he doesn't have the experience yet. That's why the slow movement. We all know that. But that's not going to be forever. Eventually, Tank will be like, yo, I want that ass now. You know what I mean? He might not want it quite yet. But say a year from now, Tank will say, okay, I want that motherfucker right now. His footwork is his feet is his best weapon. That's the only thing with Lomachenko. Okay? And he's not now, honestly put, he ain't the strongest puncher. He ain't the most powerful puncher. His punches are well placed. He's probably one of the best. Him and he's probably, I would give him, as far as his punches have great placement with them. And he knows how to hit a fighter in their off rhythm or in between their punches. And that makes for power. You feel me? When you catch a fighter in the middle of their punch, when you can intercept, and when you can hit a fighter, great places where he like to aim. Specifically, he knows where it's at, and he aims for the solar plex. That's how he gets his body punches. Plus, over 400 fights, Loma might not take a match with Tank in 2 years. He knows what could happen then. Yeah, in 2 years, but still only 15 fights. 14. Yeah, Ciceroli. Yeah, yeah, that's their thing. But Devrichenko is similar too, right? He only got like how many fights? Devrichenko got 17. He had its problems today. You know what I'm saying? And Tank is a southpaw, right? If I'm not mistaken, am I wrong? Ain't Tank a southpaw? I'm trying to remember. Tank is a southpaw, if I'm not mistaken. And Tank got a vicious left hook. He do that. By the time they, yeah. So he says he wants Tank. Lomachenko's calling Tank out right now because he know Tank is still green for him. He's green, but Mayweather's not going to let him go into the fight with Lomachenko green. Tank is still jive green. You know what I mean? He's still a little bit immature. I don't think completely engulfed and just training and focus on his career. When he gets to that point, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But you know what? We'll see. I want to see Tank. I want to see Loma versus Gary Russell Jr. I want to see that fight. And if Teofimo Lopez, the winner of Richard Comey Teofimo, my bad, didn't mean to cut you off. I gotta watch I gotta watch some more Richard Comey fights. Yeah. Farmer, I want to see that fight badly. I want to see. That's my other fight. I would love to see Lomachenko and Farmer. Love it. Love it. Oh my God. Real talk. Lomachenko that would be his toughest fight. Second toughest fight. Second toughest fight after Mr. Gary Russell Jr. It's Tevin Farmer. If there was a fight soon, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Now Tevin Farmer. Because Tevin Farmer is hungry. You know what I mean? He wants Tank too. But Tevin Farmer, he has and then Tevin Farmer was Lomachenko's sparring partner too, right? Yeah. So it's a lot of familiarity there. That would become Lomachenko perhaps toughest fight. Let's throw out the Mr. Gary Russell Jr. because the 5-pound weight discrepancy he had, and that was Loma's first fight, and there wasn't much shit on him besides in the amateurs. There was no tape. The second fight, if you fight him again, that would be Lomachenko's toughest fight. If that was like to happen in his 16th fight or 15th fight, in my opinion. If Loma fight Farmer right now, that would be his toughest fight. I think Farmer would give Loma the business. Just by the road Farmer's went through, fought through exhaustion, and now his conditioning, he has money behind him. Farmer, Lomachenko, Farmer a southpaw too. Farmer, magnificent defense, speed. That would be a hell of a fight. That would be a hell of a fight. That fight, because Farmer gonna come to win. Farmer ain't afraid of nobody. Farmer called out Lomachenko. Yes, forgot about that. Farmer called out Lomachenko. Farmer's asking to fight Lomachenko. That is the fight I want to see. We should push for that fight. Because Farmer called out Lomachenko quite a few times. He's like, yo, I was a sparring partner and everything. I want that fight. You know what I mean? Might as well fight me. Yeah, that's a great fight. But I ain't talking about Farmer and Gary Russell right now. Though that fight make it happen. I don't know. That would be a hell of a fight, though. Um, that would be a hell of a fight. But I want to see Farmer versus Lomachenko now. I want to see that fight. Yeah, all day. Southpaw versus Southpaw. Maybe that's why I want to see that fight. Farmer versus Lomachenko all day. Farmer Southpaw, Tank Southpaw. But Lomachenko's calling out Tank. Why he ain't calling out Tevin Farmer? Good question, right? That's another belt he can collect. Ask that question. Why ain't Lomachenko calling out Tevin Farmer? Because they were sparring partners, and Farmer has a lot of familiarity with Lomachenko. You don't think he figured his ass out a little bit doing sparring? Yeah. He got nothing to lose. Rate Farmer fully. What? What weight is that young kid from Cali at? Silver medalist Shaq. Ross Courtney, what do you mean? Boatsi Kovalev in the USA. What do you think of Boatsi? I ain't even watch. I ain't even watched Boatsi. I got to do some homework on it. A lot to lose, less to gain. Who you talking about? Farmer versus Lomachenko? You mean as far as that's for Lomachenko, how he see it? A lot to lose, less to gain. He got a belt? Shit, what are you talking about? I want to see that fight, bro. I want to see Farmer and Lomachenko. Farmer's one of my favorites. You think Yardy will have Boatsi? I don't know. Yardy got quite a few holes to fill in. And Boassi's a young kid, too. He going to be hungry. IC1. Tevin Farmer, Gary Russell, great fight. Yeah. Oh, I'd take Gary Russell Jr. over everybody. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I think he wants it. I take him over everybody, not saying he like landslide or nothing like that. But I think it's going to be it's not nobody he can't beat. There isn't a fighter out there that up to 130, definitely, and perhaps 135 move down that he can't beat on any given night. Yeah, you can't see that? Boise got holes too. I gotta watch him fight. I ain't even checked him out yet. But Loma, man, that motherfucker, the punches he hit, it has to be great placement. He has great placement on the punches with intercepting you and timing. And catching you, Lomo is very unorthodox in the sense that, not just because he's a southpaw, because unorthodox whereas he hit you at times where you don't expect to be hit. And those hurt more. It's not like you don't see him coming. It's just that they come, this fucker's, he's like a downbeat of a beat. You know what I mean? How you got boom, pat, boom, pat, boom, pat, boom, pat. He's that pop in the middle of it. Boom, pat. This is Loma. Boom, pat, boom, boom, pat, boom, pat, boom, boom, pat, boom, the downbeat. That's Loma. So when you get the rhyming of Loma when he's his movement, you're moving at a boom, pat. He know you're moving at a boom, pat. So he's moving at a pat, boom. It catches you in your off rhythm. That would do that. So Comey, how you guys, okay, who do you think, if we look at waiting for the IBF fight between Lopez and Comey, who do you think have the best chance versus Lomachenko? the best chance of beating Lomachenko? Comey or Teofimo? Yeah. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it threw Loma's timing off big time. Because oftentimes it's Loma's timing that throws fighters off. He is very awkward. And unfortunately, he didn't have the speed. If he had the speed that I thought he had, hand speed, he would have tagged Loma's ass tonight. If he had the hand speed that it looked like he had in previous highlights that I saw of Paul Campbell. I saw a highlight. It looked like he got hand speed. I'm like, God damn, he quick then. But in this fight, he didn't have great hand speed. So I'm like, damn, okay. Loma could see his punches coming. He also telegraphed a lot of his punches. Luke Campbell did. So I was disappointed. Comey? Okay. I'm gonna watch some Comey tonight, actually. Who's a good fight, a good fight to watch of Comey versus who? Yeah, I know. I'll fuck with Teofimo. Comey versus Easter. Oh shit, Easter. I assume Comey beat Easter. Fucking Easter, we never even haven't even heard of that motherfucker. I know Robert Easter Jr. I didn't think he beat old boy from Dominican Republic, honestly. My man with the scar in his face. I think old boy is be getting dicked. He got robbed of 2 fights. He got robbed of the Easter fight, and he got robbed of somebody after that. So Comey beat Robert Easter recently. Fortuna's my nigga. Fortuna is a better fight. These motherfuckers don't really like to fight with Fortuna. I guess when he lost to a boy, got knocked out. Oh well. But it seemed like he bounced back from that. Fortuna, I don't know, man. Shaniev, I think. So Comey is the UK fighter? Shaniev, is he Comey UK? Fortuna, dude. I fuck with Fortuna. Ghana got you. I mean, I knew he wasn't a Brit. I knew he was a black guy, but I didn't know if he was a, okay. So he from Ghana. Okay. I actually have seen some of him. I gotta watch more. You know what I mean? Comey. Yeah. Christopher Baco. What's up, man? Ghanaian, yeah. My old Ghanaians. Ray Beltran, okay. Comey versus Ray Beltran. But yeah, that's the thing of Lomo is catching his rhythm, and he catches you in the middle of your rhythm, which means you're off rhythm, either off balance, not in the rhythm of shooting. Shooting meaning punching. That's the only thing to understand about Lomo's style. I'm not gonna say that. That sounds crazy, but how I used to fight can pick up somebody because I'm offbeat, off rhythm type of cat too, especially when I rhyme. So I understand exactly how Loma is now. You know what I mean? Big time. Loma, yeah. I can see where to get him at. I can see where to get Loma. And Mayweather probably see it too. Yeah, he's slithery. It's angles and it's shifting. This is, like I said earlier, his feet is his best weapon, not his hands. His power, not great. His punch placement is excellent, though. His punch placement is excellent. He know how to hit you. I'm sure in his camp, he know where the pressure points is for the body. I'm sure they're doing that. I know he know where all the pressure points, of course, in the liver, in organ spots. Because he aimed for solar plexus. He hit old boy, shot to the liver, and the next punch he went liver, went for the solar plex, and then hit one again in the body. Yeah. Luke Campbell, I don't think this was the best fight Luke Campbell did, though. Really. I mean, I don't think it was the best fight for Luke. Luke gave him too much respect, honestly. You know what I mean? But he also, your boy, also has a very good poker face, Lomachenko. He has a very good poker face. So you got to pay attention to that, too. You have to be, and then you got to be taller and longer than Loma to beat him. Hell no, you crazy? No. You got to have the speed to match and the footwork. That's it. Taller and longer is have nothing to do with it. Christian Luis, what's up, homie? No, you have to have the speed, footwork. Pretty much. And understand his tendencies and constants. Constants. Things that he constantly do. And you take time to read him like any other. That's why they have so many few fights. You know what I mean? That's their plan, to have a few fights, because there's less tape on them. You feel me? That's part of the plan I'm showing at camp. It's not no-brainer. Luke looked shook. He like I said earlier in life, he was tight. He didn't ever want to open up. It's times when he should have opened up. But then I can see why he may not have, because for one, he was telegraphing his punches, and his hand speed was much slower than I expected. And if you don't have no hand speed, along with sufficient power, Loma is going to bully you. And Loma shouldn't have been pushing him back like that. I'm like, dude, you're taller, stronger, and bigger, and you keep backing up to this little punk motherfucker. Yeah. Pac-Man and Loma at 140. Wow. And Boardroom Bully, what's up, beautiful spirit? Hybrid 95, Adrian Neal. I love body shots. Again, Luke Campbell, I was like, dude, you leaving stuff. He left a lot. He left a lot in the tank in this fight. He gave him too much respect. He gave Loma too much respect. He was fighting. He was fighting kind of scared to me, honestly. And I thought he should have gave y'all a lot. He should have gave a lot more. Look, in the 12th round, he's dancing around after he's getting dropped in the 11th round. In the 12th round, he's dancing around a ring, Campbell. I'm like, dude, you need a knockout to win. This is the mindset you got to go in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. He didn't even have the sense of urgency in the 12th round to open up. So I don't know what Luke was holding. His confidence wasn't totally there. That's confidence. You feel me? That's actually confidence. You know, and he lost to Mendy, lost to Linares. So, you know, he was dropped by both of them, I think. So, you know, he might have a chin problem. Yeah, Loma has a speed advantage for sure against Manny. You know what I mean? But Manny throw punches and bunches, and Manny ain't gonna look to hurt his ass. Manny gonna look to hurt that. I actually like to see that crazy fight. Yeah. And you got great timing. You gotta have good ring IQ. And you gotta be able to pick up on sequences and patterns, tendencies and constants. Constants. One of the things that we all should learn to know about during life. There's always constants as you see generations. You know, I mean, things change, but there's certain constants that always remain the same, right? Things change for some things always remain the same. Those are the constants. And it's throughout the beginning of time. And he has his constants just like everybody else. But it's just the talk. The fighters get more psyched up. I think Luke Campbell, if I was training Luke Campbell, I'd be like, don't listen to media at all. Don't look at no media, don't look at no news, don't look at any fighting, boxing commentary involving Loma or yourself at all leading up to the fight. Because the commentary and the fucking jaw-jacking for Lomachenko will psych a fighter out by himself leading up to this fight. There was so much jaw-jack. It was too much fucking jacking off of Lomachenko leading up to a fight. It's like Luke Campbell wasn't a gold medalist and he wasn't a belt holder. It's disrespectful to a point. You feel me? Even the commentary in the fight. It was disrespectful. So if any fighter I got, when you got somebody that going up that they want to fool the public with, not fool them outright, but build up to be bigger than life, like they're trying to do for Lomachenko, because they're still trying to get him to have a following. Because Lomachenko still don't have a really, really big following, honestly, around the world. So with all the 2 gold medals and everything, he's not pay-per-view. So, but he's on ESPN Plus. But, you know, I would not have my fighter like, don't pay attention to all the no social media. I mean, social media banned. Radio, media, sports media banned leading up to the fight. So I wouldn't be hearing all this shit. Oh, Lomo, how can you beat this guy? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Luke Campbell was leading the fight on my scorecard up to the 9th round. But somewhere between that point, his confidence didn't build up and it wouldn't allow him to open up. Let me stop. Hey, also, can we run a petition to remove Tim Bradley from ringside commentary? That motherfucker is getting on my nerves. I can't stand him now, man. He fucking sucks. How much brown nosing can you do while you're commentating? He contradicts himself so fucking much. Oh my God. He's just horrible. I can't stand listening to this clown. I love to listen to Andre Ward, Paulie Malignaggi. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker, Tim Bradley, damn. He just... Oh my God. Just Lomachenko. Just... Loma, get the fuck out of here. Hey, Loma, shut the fuck up, Tim. Unbiased or biased boxing talk. What's up, brother? How you doing? Lomachenko's more rugged and tougher than he gets credit for. Yes, he is. No, Adam Neal, Lomachenko is very tough. Very tough. No, Lomachenko is a champion. Don't get it twisted. He's a dog. You feel me? I don't think nobody questioning his toughness, though. I'm not questioning his toughness at all. I'm questioning how boxing media, sports media, period, want to Boxing, I'm talking about boxing build-ups, lopsided build-up. The industry's lopsided build-up leading up to a fight between two fighters of both good caliber, both champions. That was a very lopsided build-up. It was all just Lomachenko, all this shit. You know what I mean? I don't think that's fair to anybody. Either one. That man's a gold medalist too, has his accomplishments. So it'll put you in a state of mind and the audience in a state of mind. Whereas even if it becomes it's what's called, you have a thing called negative illusions and positive illusions. There's a thing called negative illusions and positive illusions. Now, a negative illusion is when somebody can present something to you and it's right there dead in your face, but you don't see it. The truth is right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a negative illusion because you're negating seeing what is actually there. You know what I mean? Our minds can be tweaked that way and psyched out that way. And then you have positive illusions. And a positive illusion is when you are seeing something, your mind's like constantly trying to see something that's there that's really not there. You know what I mean? Or you're making something out of nothing, so to say, right? You made something out of nothing. I didn't see that. Where did you see that? Maybe an Ingram flashed in your brain or something what happened to you and you just thought it was something, but it wasn't that. You misinterpreted what was going on. That's a positive illusion. Okay? In this case, Lomachenko, the hype buildup, is a negative illusion and a positive illusion at times. Because the negative illusion is the other fighter isn't there when it's dealing with somebody, they talking about somebody like Lomachenko. Like this fighter's right here. He's a gold medalist. He's a champion too. But he doesn't fucking exist. It's Lomachenko. The question is, how is Lomachenko going to lose his fight? Not win it. With the type of propaganda they use. And not just Lomachenko, other fighters as well. You know what I mean? How is Lomachenko going to lose this fight? How can he possibly lose this fight? And so when you keep pushing that, the media, the fans and the people watching it will find positive illusions and negative illusions. It was a lot of that in the Pacquiao-Thurman fight. Like, in a example of that is, Thurman landed 80 more power punches than Pacquiao in that fight. You feel me? Keith Thurman, hear what I'm telling you. Keith Thurman landed 80 more power punches than Pacquiao in that fight, bro. If Keith Thurman landed more power punches in the first round. But it became a negative illusion when Pacquiao dropped him. The whole crowd was like, wow. Keith Thurman kept piecing the fuck out of Pacquiao often in that fight. But nobody saw it. It was right in front of their face. But the negative illusion is, it was there, but they didn't see it. So I don't know how can you miss 80 fucking power punches this motherfucker was hitting Pacquiao with. You know what I mean? Banging him. And that's what example, maybe not the best example, but that's a negative illusion. You know what I'm saying? And hypnotism can be that. And a lot of commentary hypnotize people, fans, the audience, by talking so gloriously of one person than the other. Too much, where it's unbalanced. And so your vision watching a fight is unbalanced. Hopefully that made sense. I don't think I explained it the best I could have. Sorry. blaming on the teleport. And that's what I don't like about the fighting. And I guess I've always hated that because, and that's why because I understand the power of subliminal suggestion. And when you understand the power of subliminal suggestion, which is used by the media in all areas of human activity, all 8 areas of human activity, then I always tend to go for the underdog because I know that they up against, the stakes. Not just the fighter, but the whole fucking propaganda leading up to the fight. If you're not the person they want to be, the star they're trying to create, I should say. If you're not the star that they're trying to create, like they're trying to create Loma to be. If you think Loma will get eaten, what the fuck you talking about? Look, I agree. They're definitely closer than people made it out to be. I still think Manny edged that out, though. I think Earl Spence won that. Thurman won that fight pretty good to me. Pacquiao, like I said before, that was just an example. I didn't mean to go deep on the Pacquiao-Thurman. The punch count was made up of jabs for Pacquiao. Pacquiao landed something like 60, 70 jabs more than Thurman. But Pacquiao ain't known for beating fighters with the jab. He's known for knocking motherfuckers out and punishing them. And it was come to punishing punches. Thurman landed, again, 90 more punches than Pacquiao. You won't look at it win by with no jab. But that was just an example used for a negative illusion. And it happens often in a fight game. It happens also with Canelo fights. It's happening a lot right now, man. It's just not, the game is not being, it is what it is, They're still trying to get somebody, and I understand why. They're trying to create more cash cows. And you know what's wrong with boxing? Let me go on a tangent. You know what's wrong? I was thinking today, why Mayweather is the TBE, honestly? Look at look at the names on Mayweather's 50 fights, bro. Mayweather came in a crust of generations where you still had Bernard and Roy Jones and all those motherfuckers banging like shit. Mayweather came in boxing with such a talent-heavy time. When Mayweather was boxing, it was such a talent-heavy time. His first 30 fights, let's say, that he fought dogs, bro. Mayweather fought some fucking dogs. And the truth, to be honest, right now is not a talent-laden time for boxing. So, back then, during the 80s, the 90s, you didn't need one guy to try to be a cash cow, 2 or 3 guys to be a cash cow for an entire sport. And that's what's happening. They're hoping to build more cash cows. Because right now, you only have really 2 or 3 fighters that's carrying the sport. Joshua, Canelo, and if you might want to throw 1 or 2, Pacquiao, really. And Mayweather, if he wants to come out of retirement. Mayweather's trying to carry it even from the side. Money Green, shout out. But we don't have such a very talent-laden, we're not in a talent-laden time, a very top-heavy talented time or era. And so they're trying to make stars out of anybody they can, or find somebody they can to reach, to try to fill the voids. Because it's not healthy with boxing only having 2 or 3 cash cows. You feel me? Or cows that the fans are really all showing up for. They didn't have to worry about that really in the 80s, 90s at all. And in the first decade of the 21st century. They didn't have to worry about that. It was still talent. The boxing was deeply talented and heavy in a lot of areas. So right now, boxing is it's not dead, but it's struggling. It's trying to find those stars, and instead of letting those stars create themselves, they're trying to create them. You feel me? Through marketing schemes and all that bullshit. And I think that's one of the reasons why the sport is kind of it's in a down period. They're trying to create stars like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder don't look like a boxer. That's why he can't sell out nowhere. Deontay Wilder looked like a basketball player. Plain and simple. Young was just telling me that a brother here, didn't even know who Deontay Wilder was. A youngin who, worked with me. He didn't even know who Deontay Wilder was until the Fury fight. And he's like, I didn't even think he was a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even think he was a boxer. So, boxing is struggling with that right now. And so they're just trying to create anybody and use anybody. And Deontay ain't feel it. Joshua feel it because he looks the part. Y'all know I talk about that all the time. He looks the part. You feel me? And a lot of fighters do. But it's more than just looking the part too. They're not fighting often enough. Twice a year ain't gonna cut it. You gotta use the Tyson method. Mike Tyson fought 22 times in a 2-year span. From the moment Mike Tyson went pro, was it March 6, 1984, some shit? Mike Tyson fought 27 fights by the time that 2-year mark came about. 27 fights in 2 years. Gaining momentum. Gaining fanfare. You know what I mean? Joshua, in the era of social media, they didn't have that back then. They had the internet wasn't as big. It wasn't pushing shit. They had to do that. They do that now. People wondering why Joshua, and I'm gonna say that for another video, another talk. But yeah. My bad, fellas. Only 5% of Americans watch boxing. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, Money Green. Loma hardly gained respect from Campbell. What do you mean hardly gained respect from Campbell? Well, no, I didn't think he was going to get like a big profile boost from Campbell. He's a good name to put on it because he was a gold medalist and he had the belt. Shit, he unified belts. But I was mad at the UK fans. That also, you know what? That's the other thing that I noticed. The UK fans let Campbell down. You UK fans are very, 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 very fickle, dude. I noticed that. Y'all not really die hard back y'all real fighters like that. And I thought, and because you let Loma come at the weigh-in, did you hear the crowd response? The difference in the crowd response to when Campbell weighed in last night and then Loma? How the fuck do Loma get twice or 3 times many cheers than Campbell do in his fucking country? Who he won the gold medal for? Where he won his fucking gold medal? Y'all motherfuckers are fickle and a piece of shit, dude. I mean, y'all let Campbell down. And if let me dig in y'all motherfucking asses right now. Let me get a smoke for this one. Y'all pieces of shit. Y'all some fickle bastards. Not my dude. Not y'all who rocking with me right now. But those cocksuckers that cheered for Loma twice as loud than they cheered for fucking Luke Campbell at the fucking weigh-in and the ring entrance leading up to this shit, and that's y'all homeboy. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. Y'all, you know what? If I was Luke Campbell, bro, because I was trying to empathize with Luke Campbell. I was trying to put myself in the shoes of Luke Campbell. I'm home fighting the toughest fight of my career, and my crowd, my home people, my hometown are rooting for this motherfucker over here. Dude, listen to that fucking weigh-in. I think if I was Luke Campbell, I think I sucked the air out of him, dude. I think that sucked the air out of him a little bit. I think that played a little bit on his fucking psyche going into this fight. Real talk. That fucked Campbell's psyche a little bit coming into this fight. And maybe that's was a little bit of edge, a difference why he didn't open up or why he didn't feel as confident. Because one thing while I was watching the highlights, and I did a video live looking at Luke Campbell the other day, a couple of days ago. And I was like, Youngin got hard. He went down against Linares, got up, fought to the end, fought hard. Mendy fought hard. And you motherfuckers don't get behind that Youngin. You know what I'm saying? Father passing this shit. Win the gold medal for y'all. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. That's fucked up. It's different. It don't even equate to me liking Joshua versus me not liking Wilder. Fuck all of that shit. We all know Wilder don't even respect or belong in the fucking sport. My opinion. That's why I go for Joshua. But whether y'all want to care to hear this talk now, Campbell got skill and technique. Campbell won the gold for y'all. And y'all rooting for fucking Lomachenko. The crowd. I saw that shit last night. I'm like, God damn, that's fucked up. They cheering for this motherfucker more than a hometown kid. Home countryman. That fucked with him. That fucked with him, y'all. So y'all need to go ahead. Y'all can play the sixth, the third fighter in the ring. And like Joshua say all the time, the crowd, the energy, everything, you almost don't want to lose because the crowd is supporting you and fighting you much. Y'all let that motherfucker down, bro. Y'all let y'all homeboy down. And I'm going to leave right now, okay? And let y'all think about that. Real talk. Because I was hurt for Luke Campbell. You know what I mean? Y'all know I ain't no big Vasily Lomachenko fan. But it's not like I don't like Lomachenko. It's just that I hate when they trying to create a star out of a motherfucker who haven't deserved it yet. And Lomachenko hasn't put in that work and deserved it yet. Still, with 14 fights. So, but your boy been in here for 22. He's 20-2. Loma is 13-1. Hit the like button for me, people, please. Before I get out here. Your man's 20-2. Loma's 13-1. His record is not that much better than Campbell's. But it's all about Loma. The Matrix. Y'all let y'all boy down, man. I just wanted to say that. Fuck off. Open my ears. Fuck you, Icy One. I'm saying go to the fucking weigh-in. Go to the weigh-in and look at the crowd. And when Loma was beating his ass, the crowd was going crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all wasn't rooting Campbell loud enough. You know damn well y'all wasn't rooting Campbell like that. The fight? I watched the fight. Right along with y'all motherfucking asses. The fuck you talking about? When Loma was doing shit, oh, the crowd. Come on, bro. Stop it. A lot of motherfuckers was at the weigh-in. A lot of those motherfuckers was at the fight. At the weigh-in, you heard the difference. I'm wrong? Okay. Hold up. Let's do this right now. I'm wrong. Luke Loma weighing. Oh, so I'm making this up. I'm making this up. I'm wrong. Look, the way the crowd shows exactly what the fuck was going to happen in the ring. What are you talking about? You know damn well you know damn well that crowd erupted for Loma. The crowd response to Loma at the weigh-in was twice as much as it was to Luke. You UK fans are fickle as shit. I love y'all. Don't get it fucked up. Lomachenko doing weigh-in.
He's from Hull, England, the lightweight fighting pride of the United Kingdom. Who has
Hold up. You hear the crowd right there? Hold up. Hold up. Let's hear this. I got all the way up so you can hear it.
You want to take your game to the next level. You want to be a world champion. Take the fighter training stack. Victor Conte's fighter training stack has brought me to the next level. Everything.
Listen.
He's from Hull, England, the lightweight fighting pride of the United Kingdom. Who has
Campbell. You hear the cheers? Dude, hardly nothing for Luke Campbell at home. Okay, that was Luke's weigh in. Now listen to Loma. Woo! A couple. He has a handful of claps and roots by his own fucking home. I did hear some boos though for Loma. I heard some boos in the crowd. I did hear that in the fight a little bit. Not a whole lot. So you got your diehards that booed him, but the whole
unified lightweight champion of the world from Akharman, Ukraine, the reigning and defending champion, Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko.
He had the cheers. And he had the people booing too. But the boos tried to overshadow. Those motherfuckers who was booing Lomachenko, they didn't cheer for Campbell. This was louder, dude. It was louder. Oh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know it was loud. Y'all fickle as shit. Y'all fickle. Yes, you are. It's all good. Everybody's fickle and shit. Hey, I see one motherfuckers fuck off. Wait, is that what y'all say over there? Fuck off? I thought it was fuck off. You type fuck off. Y'all funny as shit. We respect legends. There wasn't no legends in this fight yet. What the fuck you talking about? He's a legendary amateur. He's not a legend as a pro yet. So soon. I'm sorry, IC1. Yeah, Loma legend. No, he ain't no fucking legend, dude. Oh my god. IC1, that's his man though. But IC1, you didn't see my IC1, y'all ain't see my you didn't see my Loma is the greatest pound for pound ever joint video yet? Did y'all ain't see that? How come y'all ain't seen Loma is the greatest pound for pound fighter of all time video? Loma ain't your boy? I thought that was a classic video. I love it. But I'm out of here. But here's hold on, I'm gonna put this joint in here. Y'all check out my Lomas, the greatest fighter and greatest pound for pound fighter of all time video. Nice some good sarcasm, you know. Having some fun. But I'm out of here, man. That was hilarious. You saw it, Hybrid 95? I thought it was hilarious. But I'm out, brothers. What time is it? Yeah, 9 o'clock, baby. Gotta handle some business. Yeah, enjoy your night. Have a great weekend. Here, for those in us who got the 3-day weekend, peace, enjoy, stay out of trouble, have some fun though. Live it up in the sun. Catch y'all later, man. Go live at Unbiased. You going live? Yeah, not yet. I mean, if that becomes, but he has his place. He's when he gets undisputed, that's when I'm giving it up to Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? When we get undisputed, I'm giving it up to him. But I'm like I have to stay on with the standard that I've already set, and I told y'all, unification trumps everything. And I think 3 out of 4 is good. But my pound for pound list is comprised with undisputed champions first. You know what I mean? So Crawford and Usyk is 1 and 2. That's my list because they was undisputed. And then, you know, you got the mentions in there, but those two are definitely always going to stay 1 and 2. You know what I mean? Hey, Loma got 3 out of 4. You know what I mean? Heavyweight division does not count. They're not in the talks of undisputed. It doesn't make sense. But peace out. Hit the like button on your way out too, champs. Enjoy, have some fun, man. And drink on me. Because I know y'all getting busted there. It's still about 3 in the morning. Take care, Hybrid. One love, y'all.